Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hadlock Field for Deering Rams baseball. This evening, your Rams take on the Blue Blazers of Westbrook High School in an SMAA league contest. Here are tonight's starting lineups and batting orders. First for Westbrook, leading off and playing center field, number 20, Kyle Champagne. Batting second, the shortstop, number 1, Justin Capella. Hitting third and catching, number 12, Bailey Sawyer. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 18, Dylan Francoeur. Hitting fifth and playing first base, number 13, Derek Higgins. Batting sixth and pitching, number 21, Kyle Hebert. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 14, Liam Coolidge. Hitting eighth, the designated hitter, number 8, Connor Blake. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 22, Brandon Grover. And starting at second base for the Blue Blazers, number 11, Braden Demers. And now for your Rams. Leading off and catching, number 22, Jack Lynch. Batting second and playing center field, number 9, Luke Harrison. Batting third and pitching, number 21, Riley Bartell. The cleanup batter is the shortstop, number 33, Luke Hill. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 28, Alex McGonigal. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 42, Keegan Stanton. Hitting seventh and playing first base, number 41, Joe Pelletier. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 5, Jacob Geekus. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 14, Rob Dacey. Westbrook is coached by Greg Souza. Deering is coached by Josh Stoll. The umpires for tonight's game, behind home plate, Casey Scovrin, and on the bases, Patrick O'Reilly. Setting the Rams as they deploy defensively, the left fielder is Rob Dacey, in center field Luke Harrison, and in right Keegan Stanton. The third baseman is Alex McGonigal, the shortstop Luke Hill, at second base Jacob Geekus, and at first Joe Pelletier. The catcher is Jack Lynch, and today's starting pitcher, number 21, Riley Bartell. Leading off for Westbrook, the center fielder.
Top of the first inning. Leading off for Westbrook, number 20, Kyle Champagne. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Up high, ball 2. Up high, ball 3. Lights are on here at Hadlock. And right across the plate for a called strike. 3-1. And he walks him. So Westbrook, the leadoff batter, is on. Now batting number 1, Justin Copetta.
Justin Capella.
And we'll keep our eye out on Champagne at first. Good size lead over there. And he's going. And it's called a strike. Here's a throw. And it's to the shortstop side of the bag. No play. So Westbrook moving fast here. So now Champagne on at second. And that pitch was a called strike. So it's 0-1. And it's a ground ball, and it's a C&I single, and Champagne rounds third, and here comes the throw, and he's in safely, and on the throw, Capetta makes it to second. You know, that run was going to score anyway. Maybe the throw should have been into second, but so now on the throw, Capetta goes to second base. So now batting is number 12, Bailey Sawyer, with a chance to knock in a run. And it's a called strike. 0-1. Little cat and mouse game between the pitcher and batter. And it's outside. Ball 1. 1-1. And it's a line shot. It's going to drop in. And the runner stays at third. In comes the throw. And so now Westbrook, with runners on first and third, run in, nobody out. Now batting the cleanup hitter, number 18, Dylan Francoeur.
The third baseman, number 18, Dylan Francoeur.
And we'll keep our eye out on Sawyer at first. And he takes off. They're going to have him picked off. And he's out. And he may be a little shaken up. Well, there's going to be a discussion about if it was a balk or not. And they're going to have a talk. Let's see. I mean, it was pretty close. It could have been a balk. So we'll have to see. I mean, Sawyer took off. Nope, they're not going to call it a balk. No, they're going to call him safe. Oh, here comes. So the run scores. No. Wait, what are they? So I think he is out. Well, there's still a discussion going on to what the umpire meant. Now, did the umpire mean that he's out? I'm not sure about this one. He is out. So it looked like he made the safe sign, but I think what he was talking about was that he was saying he was out. Hope you got all that. And it's a ball, 1-0. So Sawyer thrown out. First out of the ball game. Capetta still on at third. And it's a little dribbler. Pitcher throws, and he gets him. Ooh, that was almost through to the wrong side. That could have been a collision. Ball could have dropped. So now 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 13, Derek Higgins.
Now batting, number 13, Derek Higgins. And it's outside, ball 1. 1-0. So Deering 1 out away from getting out of what could have been a big inning for Westbrook. And he swings through a high pitch. 1-1. And it's fouled back, 1-2. So Bartell is 1 strike away from getting out of this. And it's up high, 2-2. Capetta still on at third base for Westbrook. And he swings through and strikes him out. So, in the middle of the first inning, Westbrook 1, Deering coming up.
No errors and 1 left. After the left fielder is Liam Coolidge. In center field, Kyle Champagne. And in right, Brendan Grover. The third baseman is Dylan Francoeur. The shortstop, Justin Capetta. The second baseman, Brayden Demers. And at first, Derek Higgins. The catcher is Bailey Joyce. Today's starting pitcher, number 21, Kyle Heber.
Bottom of the first inning, leading off for Deering, number 22, Jack Lynch. First pitch is a ball. And it's a hard hit ball out to center field. Center fielder underneath it makes the catch. 1 down. Now batting, number 9, Luke Harrison.
The center fielder, number 9, Luke Harrison.
Inside, ball 1. Up high, ball 2. And it's across the outside corner of the plate for a called strike, 2-1. And it's a little looper, base hit. So Harrison with the first hit for Deering. Now batting, number 21, the pitcher, Riley Bartell. Then we'll keep our eye out on Harrison at first.
Number 21, Riley Bartell.
Harrison over there before the ball even got to first. And it's a called strike. 0-1. And it's a base hit to right field. Good opposite field hitting.
The shortstop, number 33, Luke Hill.
So runners now on first and second. Harrison at second, Bartell at first. Now batting the cleanup hitter, number 33, Luke Hill. And the pitch is high, 1-0. And he swings a little late on that. It's 1-1. And it's a hard hit ground ball, scooped up nicely by the third baseman, throws over. What a scoop! Beautiful play on both ends of that one. Nice double play for Westbrook. Top of the second inning, leading off, number 21, Kyle Hebert. Outside, ball one. And it's popped up. Out of play. 1-1 count. Inside. 2-1 count here at the top of the second inning. And it's ball three, just outside. And he walks him. Now batting number 14, Liam Coolidge. We'll keep our eye out on Hebert at first. Not a big lead. And that's called a strike. 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Little courtesy throw over there. After the ball was thrown over, you could hear people, after the ball was there and the runner was there, people hollered, back. Oh, it's outside, 2-1. We'll see if Hebert's off to the races here. And he swings through it. 2-2 count. Hebert takes off. And it's called a strike. He strikes him out, but Hebert makes it to second base on the throw. So one down. Now batting number 8, Connor Blake. And that's called a strike, 0-1. And it's a little dribbler back to the pitcher again. On the throw over, Hebert goes to third. No throw, just a fake. But heads up play by Hebert. Waited for the pitcher to go to first and then took off. So now with 2 outs, Westbrook with a runner at third base.
Number 22, Brandon.
Now batting number 22, Brandon Grover. And it's a called strike, 0-1. Just outside, 1-1. And he said he went. So it's a 1-2 count. So Bartel's 1 strike away from getting out of this. Outside evens up the count, 2-2. 2-2 count, 2 outs, top of the second. And Martel drops the hammer on him, strikes him out looking. So in the middle of the second inning, it's Westbrook 1, Deering 0. Bottom of the second inning, now leading off the Deering, number 28, Alex McGonigal. Right over the heart of the plate, called strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. And he swings through it, 1-2. And he drops the hammer. Called third strike looking. Now batting number 42, Keegan Stanton. And it's a called strike, 0-1. And it's popped up back this way. 0-2 count. Just outside. It's right where the catcher wanted it, but it was just a little bit outside. And he drops the hammer again. Called third strike looking. Now batting number 41, Joe Pelletier.
Number 41, Joe Pelletier.
Just low, called a ball. 1-0. And he fouls it back up this way. 1-1 count. And foul back again into the stands. Well, the thing about high school ball, it goes in the stands. You don't get to keep it. It needs to go back in to play. Only so many baseballs per game. And he checks swing, couldn't hold up, and he strikes out. So 3 strikeouts for the pitcher, Hebert. So after 2 complete innings, it's Westbrook 1, Deering 0. Ball 1, back, top of the 3rd inning, back to the top of the order. It's number 20, Kyle Champagne. And it's called a ball, 2-0. And that's called a strike. Hard hit ground ball up the middle, base hit. So lead off base hit here for Champagne in the top of the 1st. And Champagne walked the top of the 3rd. Champagne walked in the top of the 1st and scored Westbrook's only run. Now batting number 1, Justin Copetta. Big lead for Champagne. And nice bunt. And he throws him out, but he moves the runner up. Beautiful sacrifice by Copetta. Now Champagne's on at 2nd. Now batting number 12, Billy Sawyer. In the dirt, ball 1. So now here on the top of the 3rd, Westbrook with a chance with a runner in scoring position, only 1 out. Up high, 2-0. And it's called a strike. 2-1. Drops over for a called strike. 2-2. Time is called. In the dirt. Full count. outside and he walks him. So, now batting, number 18, Dylan Francoeur.
Number 18, Dylan Francoeur.
So, Westbrook with a little something going on here. Top of the third. Called strike. 0-1. And it's grounded foul over to the dugout. 0-2 count. Bartell quickly ahead on this batter. And it's a ground ball off the third baseman's glove. Made a dive for it. Everybody's safe. So now we have bases loaded with one out here in the top of the third for Westbrook. Now batting number 13, Derek Higgins.
The first baseman, number 13, Derek Higgins.
Well, Darren's got to be perfect from here on out for 2 more outs. And it's popped up. Let's see. Beautiful catch in the stands. But you still can't keep it. Oh, and 1 count. And it's tapped back to the pitcher. 1 out with the catcher. He has a throw. Oh, man. He threw it in the ground, but the first baseman stayed with it and made the catch. And so a double play. 1 to 2 to 3. Just like that. 1, 2, 3. And you're out. So in the middle of the third inning, it's Westbrook 1, Deering 0. Bottom of the third inning, now leading off, number 5, Jacob Geikis. Up high, ball 1. So let's see what Deering can do here in the bottom of the third. They dodged what potentially could have been a huge inning for Westbrook in the top of the third. So up high, ball 2. Called strike. 2-1. And it's up this way. Oh, off the window. Almost in with the public address announcer, Don. Just hit the window, just left to his open spot. And it's, that one sounded like and looked like it went up over the roof foul. Up high, full count. Geikus is making Hebert work. And he worked him for a walk. So the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the third for Deering is on. Now batting number 14, Rob Dacey.
Left fielder, number 14, Rob Dacey.
Keep our eye on Geikus at first. He's got a huge lead. Holy smokes. And he takes off. Outside pitch. Here's the throw. And he's in safely. So nobody out. Tying run now in scoring position. 1-0 count. He was going to go all the way on that one. The lead was just more than I've seen all day between the two games. Up high, ball 2. All of a sudden, Hebert can't find the strike zone. And it's outside, 3-0. And he walks them. 2 walks in a row to the number 8 and number 9 hitters for Deering. So now we're back to the top of the order. Number 22, Jack Lynch, is going to go. We're going to have a meeting on the mound, and we're going to have a meeting with Lynch and the coach. So I think they're probably going to discuss, 1, getting the ball over the plate, and 2, a potential bunt here by Lynch to move the runners up with nobody out here. So they got to figure out where the play is going to be, but I'm surprised the first and third baseman aren't in on that conversation. So here comes Lynch.
The catcher, number 22, Jack
We'll
Lynch.
see what's going to happen. Well, first baseman, third baseman in on the grass. And here comes the bunt. Beautiful bunt. Only players to first, and he gets them. Beautiful bunt by Lynch to move up the runners. So now with 1 out, runners on second and third, and now batting Luke Harrison.
The center fielder, number 9, Luke Harrison.
Now that was perfect. You see that bunt? That's the way to do it. Called strike. 0-1. So Deering here now with a chance to tie and possibly go ahead. And it's a little ground ball that's going to score a run. And he throws him out. And on the play, Dacey goes to third. So now we have a nice tie ball game. Now batting number 21, Riley Bartell, the pitcher, with a chance to help himself. So the last 2 batters have done exactly what needed to be done. A perfect bunt and a perfect hit ball to the end. Dacey, that's even better for him. Dacey just gave himself the lead. I mean, Riley Bartell. Dacey comes in to score. It's now 2-1 Deering.
The shortstop, number
Well, you know what they say about walks. The first 2 batters walked, and the first 2 batters that walked scored. Now batting number 33, Luke Hill. Bartell with a good-sized lead, and he's going. Ball's in the dirt, and it's a one-hopper. Safe. So 1-0 count here on Hill. Now a runner again in scoring position. Pitch is up high, 2-0. And timeout. Down low, 3-0. And Hebert, one pitch away from walking another batter this inning. And called a strike. 3-1. Called a strike, full count. Is it going to drop? No. The right fielder moved a couple of steps. It came right to him. But here in the bottom of the third inning, Deering comes up with 2 runs to take the lead. So after 3 complete innings, it's now Deering 2.
Deering 2, Westbrook 1.
Deering 2, Westbrook 1. Top of the 4th inning, leading off for Westbrook, number 21, Kyle Hebert. Called strike, 0-1. Drops over 0-2. And he's called out. Didn't hold up the swing. First base umpire, they checked with him and rung him up. Hebert's out. Now batting number 14, Liam Coolidge.
14, Liam Coolidge.
Swings through that one, 0-1. Drops over, 0-2. And it's popped up. Right fielder comes in, makes the catch. 2 down. Now batting number 8, Connor Blake.
Number 8, Connor Blake.
Swings through that one, 0-1. So Deering with 2 quick outs here. Top of the 4th. And it's a little ground ball. Scooped up by the third baseman. He throws over and gets him. 1, 2, 3. So the middle of the 4th inning. It's Deering 2, Westbrook 1.
After 3.5 innings.
Bottom of the 4th inning, leading off for Deering, number 28, Alex McGonigal. Foul back into the net, 0-1. Too high, 1-1. Called strike, 1-2. Foul back into the net. And he swings through it. Strikes out. Now batting number 42, Keegan Stanton.
Right fielder, number 42, Keegan Stanton.
Low, ball 1. Fall back into the net. 1-1. You can hear his teammates. That was the close shave of the night. 2-1. Three and one. Full count now. Little ground ball, scooped up by the second baseman, and he throws him out. 2 down. Now batting number 41, Joe Pelletier.
Number 41, Joe Pelletier.
Up high, ball 1. Swings through it, 1-1. A line shot, base hit. Pelletier on it first with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nice line shot. Now batting number 5, Jacob Geikus.
The second baseman, number 5, Jacob Geikus.
Keep our eye on Pelletier at first. Not a big lead. Up high, ball 1. And it's another line shot, and that's dropped in. So with 2 outs, Deering putting something together here. Runners on first and second. Now batting, number 14, Rob Dacey.
Rob Dacey.
And he swings through that one, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. And you can see the pitcher for Westbrook. He wanted that one. And he gets this one, 2-2 count, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th inning. And it's foul. Well, it's a good thing it was foul because there was no way they were going to get him out heading down to first base. And he strikes him out. Inside pitch, called strike. So at the end of 4 innings complete, it's Deering 2, Westbrook 1. Top of the 5th inning, leading off is number 22, Brandon Grover. Ball 1. Top of the 5th inning. Called strike, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. And it's fouled back this way. 2-2 count. It's a line shot out to right. And he made it look interesting. But he caught it.
The center fielder, number 20, Kyle Champagne.
Now back to the top of the order, number 20, Kyle Champagne. And he hits a line shot out to center field, and the center field is underneath it. He makes the catch. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 1, Justin Capetto.
Now batting, number 1, Justin Capetto. Ball 1. Strike 1. 1-1 count. And it's a little looper. Okay, so 3 up, 3 down, courtesy of 1 out in right, 1 out in center, and 1 out in left. So in the middle of the 5th inning, it's Deering 2, Westbrook 1. Bottom of the 5th inning, now leading off back to the top of the order, number 22, Jack Lynch. Up high, ball 1. And it's a line shot out to center field. Few steps over, makes the catch. 1 down. Now batting, number 9, Luke Harrison. Called strike, 0-1. In the dirt, 1-1. Just a bit outside, 2-1. And it's off the end of the bat. Scooped up by the... No, it's not scooped up by the second baseman. So Harrison's on. Now batting the pitcher, number 21, Riley Bartell.
The pitcher, 21, Riley Bartell.
Keep our eye on Harrison at first, and he takes off. Here's the throw. He is in safely. All right, so Deering now with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. So 2 walks came in to score. Let's see what happens after an error. Up high, ball 1. Actually, it's 2. Ball 2. Just foul. Two and 1 count. Bottom of the 5th inning. And it's up into the net. 2 and 2 count now. Oh, swung at a low pitch and strikes out. 2 down. Now batting number 33, Luke Hill.
33, Luke Hill.
And it's popped up. Right fielder underneath it. And he makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So the error doesn't hurt Westbrook. So after 5 complete innings, it's Deering 2, Westbrook 1. Leading off here, top of the 6th, number 12, Bailey Sawyer. Top of the 6th inning here for Westbrook. Running low on outs here to at-bats to tie this game up. That's called a strike. It's now 1-1. It's called a ball, 2-1. Well, I think everybody wanted that one, but it was called a ball. It's now 3-1. Ground ball and hard hit ground ball. Third baseman cannot handle it. We'll see the official score gives it a hit. So the leadoff batter here for Westbrook and the tying run is now on base by Bailey Sawyer. Now batting number 18, Dylan Francoeur. Outside, ball one.
Number 18, Dylan Francoeur.
So we'll see what Sawyer does on first. He's got himself a pretty good lead, but with nobody out, he's got to be careful. Outside. Two and 0 count. Bartell and Lynch, a quick little conversation out there. Up high, 3-0. No one warming up for Deering. And you don't want to put the tying run on second base by a walk. And he does. So now with nobody out, Westbrook with runners on first and second. And we'll see if we get a visit to the mound. And we're going to have a visit to the mound. And up for Westbrook is going to be number 13, Derek Higgins. And we'll take a quick break. Well, the home plate umpire had to go out there and move him along. So now Higgins is up with nobody out. Well, that talk got a strike. 0-1. And he fouls it back. 0-2. Well, he's got him down 0-2. This would be a big strikeout for Bartell if he can get it. Outside, 1-2. Still no one warming up for Deering. Ooh. Well, that was foul tipped, and I'm not sure if it was foul tipped off the catcher's mask or on the backswing. The bat caught the catcher's mask, but you could hear it up here. Umpire giving the catcher a couple extra seconds. And he strikes him out. And you could see the reaction on Bartell. That was a big one. That was a big strikeout. Now batting number 21, Kyle Hebert. Up high, ball one. Swings through it, 1-1. Well, that strike zone seems to have shrunken. It's a 2-1 count now. And he fouls it back. 2-2 count. One down here in the top of the 6th inning. Deering holding on to a 2-1 lead, but Westbrook with runners on first and second. Up high. Full count. Boy, Bartell's made this half inning very interesting. And he strikes him out. 2 straight strikeouts for Bartell. Now batting number 14, Liam Coolidge.
Number 14, Liam Coolidge.
Outside, ball one. Swings through it. 1-1. Fouled back into the net. And Bartell is 1 strike away from getting out of this inning after the first 2 runners got on with nobody out. 1 strike away. Here it comes. Just inside. 2-2. Outside, full count. It's in the dirt, and he walks him. Now the bases are loaded. Now batting number 8, Connor Blake.
Number 8, Connor Blake.
2 walks in this inning and 2 strikeouts. A hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Bases are loaded. No place to put Blake. Not sure what the conversation is here with the coach and Blake. Can't imagine that's going to be a suicide squeeze or on contact play, but who knows? And it's just foul. That would have been close at any base, so thankfully it was foul. 0-1 count. Outside. 1-1. Bartel's got to be perfect. No place to put him and walks. If he walks him, in comes a run. And it's popped up. Easy play for the first baseman. And he gets him out. Wow. Deering dodged one there. Holy smokes. So the middle of the 6th inning, it's still Deering 2, Westbrook 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, now batting in place of Alex McGonigal is number 40, Dan Hill. Pitch is up high, ball 1. Called a strike, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And it's a little ground ball. Scooped up by the third baseman. Throw over and he gets him. 1 down. Now batting number 42, Keegan Stanton.
The right fielder, number 42, Keegan Stanton.
In the dirt, ball 1. In the dirt, ball 2. Foul ball, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Back into the net, full count. And it looks like someone warming up in the Westbrook bullpen. And it's booted by the third baseman. No throw. Official scorer calls that an error. Now batting number 41, Joe Pelletier. So 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
The first baseman, number 41, Joe Pelletier.
And the pitcher steps off. Well, Deering now, Stanton now down to second. Steals the base. So another insurance run there. Out at second, one out here. Bottom of the 6th inning. And it's popped up out of play to the left into the stands. 1-1 count. Down low, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Boy, you could see Hebert out there, the Westbrook pitcher, none too happy that pitch was called a ball because it was pretty close. And he walks him. Now batting, number 5, Jacob Geikus. And we have a timeout. Not sure what's going to happen here. Maybe a pinch hitter, pinch runner.
The second baseman, number 5.
We're going to have a pinch runner.
Geikus.
Pinch runner is number 30, Bobby Ridge, going in to run for Joe Pelletier. And the third baseman this time stays in front of it, bounces off his chest, and the runner tried to get around, and the third baseman said, well, you know what, I'll just go tag the bag. So, stands out on a fielder's choice.
Rob Dacey.
Now batting, number 14, Rob Dacey. Outside, ball 1. So now Ridge is on at second, Geikus on at first. Swings through it, 1-1. Pops him up. Out of play. 1-2 count. So now Hebert is 1 strike away from getting out of this. Up high, 2-2. Up high, full count. Not quite sure if this is going to be the last batter that Hebert faces. Pitcher in the bullpen's been warming up for a while. Runners take off, and it's popped up back here. Time is called. Foul back. And I'm not sure if he hit him or if, I mean, it was definitely not a strike, so he's on. So now we're back to the top of the order. Bases are loaded.
Number 22.
Now batting number 22, Jack Lynch. And he's going to meet with the coach. Let's see what they talk about. Could just be a, you know, hey Jack, make sure you swing at the right pitch. We got a chance here to put up some more runs. And the dirt gets away, but not far enough for the runners to advance. 1-0. You can see that Hebert out there for Westbrook is laboring a little bit. Outside, 2-0. No place to put Lynch. In the dirt, 3-0. This has got to be his last batter. They can't let this get too far away if he walks them. Right across the plate, 3-1. He walks in a run. Another insurance run right there. It's now 3-1 Deering. Everybody moves up. And, nope, they're going to stick with Hebert. Now batting number 9, Luke Harrison.
Number 9, Luke Harrison.
Inside, ball 1. Just outside, 2-0. Just low, 3-0. Called strike, 3-1. And it's popped up, and the smart move right there. Just let it go foul, because they were going to get nobody at any base. It's now full count. And fortunately, the ball rolled out of bounds instead of staying in. Full count. Everybody will be off on the pitch. And ground ball. See if it gets over there. And it, oh, what a beautiful play. What? And he gets a great congratulations. That was Derek Higgins. Derek Higgins digging that one out of the dirt. He saved more runs from coming in. Beautiful play. So after 6 innings, after 6 complete innings, it's now Deering 3, Westbrook 1. All right, top of the 7th. Westbrook needs 2 runs to keep this game going. Now batting number 22, Brandon Grover. Called strike. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. And it's a fly ball out to right. Underneath it, he makes a catch. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 20.
Now batting, number 20, Kyle Champagne. Down low, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Down low, ball 3. Across the plate, 3-1. And line shot, base hit. So Westbrook staying alive here. Base hit by Champagne. Now batting number 1, Justin Copetta.
The shortstop, number 1, Justin Copetta.
We'll see what Champagne does at first. Can't imagine being down by 2 runs. He's going to wander too far away from the bag. But he's got a huge lead. Little courtesy throw over there to say, hey, I know you're still around. Inside, ball 1. Inside, ball 2. Called strike, 2-1. And a little ground ball. Shuffle off to second, throw over to first, and he's called safe. So, great hustle by Copetta to stay out of the double play.
The catcher,
But now
Sawyer.
Westbrook down to their last out. We're going to have a meeting on the mound, and I think we're going to have a pitching change. And number 12, Bailey Sawyer for Westbrook is at the plate. Let's see what's going to happen here out on the mound. Who's taking over? I see 2 players coming in. I think we're going to switch out a glove. So it looks like Bartel's going to first and Pelletier's going into relief. So it's a switch from pitcher to first and first to pitcher. And we'll be back. All right. So Pelletier now taking over. Westbrook down to the last out. Number 12, Bailey Sawyer is up. With Copetta on at first, not being held on at all, because he does not matter in this, no matter if he scores or not. Need to get the batter out. But now they're holding him on. And for a split second, they started to throw the ball over and Capetta didn't move. And he finally went back to the bag. Down low, ball one. And you know, they did bring in a lefty even though there was a righty at the plate, but at least with a lefty, he can keep his eye out on the runner at first. And it's a ground ball. Second baseman takes it himself, and there's your ball game. So Deering comes back from a 1-0 deficit to win this ball game 3-1. Thank you very much for watching Deering High School Varsity Baseball. So your line score is Westbrook 1 run on 6 hits and 2 errors. Deering 3 runs on 5 hits and no errors. Thank you very much for watching.